That was like some courses I had to come through there. Oh, right. Well, here I am doing stand-up comedy. What a nice surprise, isn't it? Station coming down. Anyway, I was actually planning to become an MP at one point, but I missed the boat. I was going to dock it up outside the House of Commons as a second rental property, but I can't do that anymore. So I've got to make this comedy work. I'm standing on a creaky spot. So I've actually become a comedian medium, and I'm going to bring your inner comedians back to the airplane. When mine goes off, I attach a sat-nav to it, so that it might come back and join me. Some people sniff out for the old cigarette, but is there any comedian on the earth plane? It's not. Well, you might find it tonight. It might be coming back. Anyway, we go around Crouch End. Who here lives in Crouch End? Give a cheer, Crouch End, Crunch End. We go around and you see all day breakfast, all day lunch, but you never see all day dinner. I think the person who'd have the hardest problem would be the English student going to France on a French exchange, expecting to be serving croissant and café au lait, and finding that they're serving all day dinner and have to read out a 5-course dinner. That'll be terrible. But I tell you that people who do have all day dinner is Japanese. True story, I shared a flat with a Japanese girl, and she was sitting at the table eating my crunchy nut cornflakes, and her parents to stay, they didn't speak any English. Went in the kitchen, and they kept going, no, sit down, like that, and they brought me out a beef steak with rice and onions. This was 6:30 in the morning before my first class at college, so that really was fun. All day dinner. Anyway, I took a spare hearing aid. We have a guy who's definitely. I'm just slightly hard of hearing, but I got a hearing aid, and I lost the filter. It came out, so I got on the 91 bus. Know that bus, and I just jumped into the front seat. Actually, the front seat wasn't taken, that's the driver's seat, so I jumped into the front seat. It was an empty bus, and this woman came on with a walking stick. She waved up, going, excuse me. All the other seats were empty, and I was trying to put the filter back in my hearing aid. And the filter's very important, because the only way a hard-of-hearing person can have selective hearing is with a filter and a hearing aid, because they amplify everything. And the NHS, to cut down the waiting list, they give you a behind-the-ear hearing aid. I've got an in-the-ear hearing aid, but actually it's in the canal, which is where I want it to go, but it keeps running out of battery. It's really annoying. But, these people on the NHS who are buying your hearing aids, they hear what the microphone goes backwards. Literally, this is not right. So you're trying to cross the road, and safely, and you step out of the road, and there's a lorry beeping as it comes out of the entranceway, half a mile down the road, and you hear beep, beep, beep. You step out to the road into a passing car. Was anyone wearing an NHS hearing aid last night? Oh right, that usually that's the first one. So usually there's no one, and I just say exactly. But pin numbers. And I'm watching iPlayer, and you're watching a few programs on iPlayer, and then suddenly it says, enter your pin, you have 10 shots. You haven't got a PIN number, so it doesn't personally identify me. The ones I really hate, the ones with letters in, actually. Quite a lot of those. But this PIN number, you phone up Virgin and they say it's 1234. So, anyone else got a Virgin 1234 PIN number? Yeah, exactly. So imagine the burglar. They come in, sit down and watch a few programs. My TV's too heavy, it's got widescreen. So sit down and there's suddenly PIN number. Oh, bugger. So, don't see that I'm a Virgin customer, you can just see the knickers on the washing line and tell that. And I'm gonna wheels and late on getaway cars. I'm gonna find some late last minute getaway deals on the internet. Whenever you go to a website to try and find the late getaway deal, where do you want to go? How do you want to travel? Where do you want to travel? How many of you are travelling? So, okay, I'll phone up the hotline. And then you get, press 1 to make a card payment, press 2 to upgrade, or press 3 for other options. Once you've gone around www.getawaydeals.com/, we don't want you to call us / blah 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 blah, press 0 to go back to the main menu. Oh, well, almost sympathised with the burglar there. So the last thing I'm going to say is there else cycle to work?
Yeah.
Hey! Oh, no, apparently cycling, yeah, mate. Well, MPs get their kicks by fiddling expenses. Other people get their kicks by, but the British get their kicks by crossing the road without looking first. But anyway, the worst thing is the lorries that have got their names on the side are usually the ones that seem like they're going to knock me off. So, to use an Oscar expression, for a care bus to knock off a cyclist, it's carelessness. For an ambulance, it's misfortune. But for British gas, they've got to have a fucking nerve. Good night.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got the Now, Sophie mentioned the